Dr. Monica Vermani is a clinical psychologist who specializes in family dynamics. Good morning, doctor. First, tell us, what is empty nest syndrome? How do you know if you're experiencing it?
So some people look forward to the day that they drop off their child to the college dorms, but the truth is most of us do have some sense of feeling overwhelmed, thinking about the changes. And the child leaving the nest makes a huge transition for everybody's lives. So it's an exhilarating time for young people. They're excited, they're heading off to a new world, but also, it's the first time that parents are maybe becoming a little bit on a step back. They're getting to a place where they're finding their emotions challenged a bit, that as much as you're excited and you're proud of your children, you're also worried about them moving out into that world without you and expanding their horizons and hoping that they'll make the right decisions. So with positive emotions, there's a lot of sense of loss, grief, and also like an end of phase of life where that dependence between parent and child becomes a little bit less. Our goal as parents is to give them the tools and help them sustain life without us. But there is anxiety around that transition. So it's important for us to bring in some compassion, but it's a hard time.
It is a hard time. Doctor, what advice do you have for parents when they're transitioning from being a full-time parent to now, of course, not seeing their child every day and dropping them off at college?
Have some compassion for yourself and the changes. You spent so much time bringing in these tools to help your child be self-sufficient that now you do feel a loss in your own life and you find yourself, you know, not sure how to feel because you want your child to be independent, but you also want them to be, still reliant on you and having that close bond between the two of you. Between emptiness syndrome, there's a grief and loss period by a period of adjustment. And there's also that period of acceptance. The acceptance takes some time. So have compassion, be kind to yourself, that there is a loss of identity as a parent. That was a primary, need and a purpose with routines. And now, you're letting your child kind of rely on their own skill set that you've taught them. So have confidence in your own skill set that you've taught them things and connection. You're losing one form of connection as your child becomes independent of you, but you need to form other ones to fill that void for you. Learn to have connection with your partner, with friends, with family, with other people who are also, empty nesters. Maybe get back into hobbies and routines that you lost connection for. It's a hard time to fill that void, but you want to be cautious about your anxiety levels and not overbearing your child during that time too.
Do you have advice for parents on what not to do after their child leaves and leaves the home?
Remember that your anxiety is yours to own. And so when it comes down to it, this is a moment in time and this moment will pass. It's important for you to cope by bringing in strategies for you to cope with your own emotions. Your children are going through a whole new world out there. That new world comes with new friends, new routines, and them trying to find their own adulthood, becoming individuation, becoming their own sense of self. So as a person, as a parent, you need to work on your own anxiety levels. Anxiety is about self-doubt. Did I give them the right tools? Have I done the right steps to make them independent? Will they manage without me? Learn to have faith over fear that your child will be able to survive without you and be able to make really good choices because you've role modeled it. Learn to realize that during this overwhelming time for you, they're also anxious. Have some compassion. Learn to give them space to be their own person. Try really, really hard not to over bombard them with phone calls or checking in or feeling like you have to micromanage their life from afar. That's the worst thing you can do. You're just adding more pressure and guilt for them to feel like they're torn between two worlds versus just adjusting to one new one.
A lot of great advice there. Dr. Monica Vermani, thank you so much for coming on this morning. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.